Bam. Oh, big keeper size. Quite a few crappie on this dock right here, guys. It's just that the thing has cross braces. Yeah, y'all heard me say it before. He still got some of the darkness from being on the spawn, doesn't he? Of course, this is post spawn. We're in May. Cool morning, as you can tell. I got my long sleeve shirt on because when I left the house, I live in that subdivision right there, guys. So the houses are, I live on the other end of it. And when I left this morning, it was 55 degrees. That's right. And 2 fish. This was a different section. I caught the first one of that section. Wow, this acts like a bass. Some of these crappie just fight hard because the water's 70 degrees. Yep, it's a good one. And that's a lot of, like when the water gets hotter this summer, they don't fight as hard. Look at him throwing a fit. He's just like, you ain't pulling me in there. Wow, that's a good one. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. Oh, hey, like that. That's why you net them. Yeah, here's the bait. There you go. That's a good one there, guys. Wow. Yeah, I got my old trusty dandy bumper board right here. See what he is. Just threw water in my face on my glasses. Stop. I'm going to throw you back. I'm going to hit the boathouse if you don't hurry up here. All right, guys. He's 13 and a half. Alright, guys. I thought this one was a little bit bigger. I done caught a few little ones I didn't even cut the camera on. No, this is a 1/48 ounce head I broke off in that boathouse up there. And this is a 1/48. Now, I can watch it on the live scope. If you cast it out there and stop it, it'll fall. It wants to fall straight down a little bit. And this, like I said, this is floating plastic. But the trick is, as it falls, once you pull it a little bit, then it changes the action of it some. The least amount of weight you use, the better it does at a little bit of a gliding, okay? So I'm just dropping here beside the boat watching it. And when it falls, it falls, it doesn't glide as much as it does under a long pole, but it still falls at a little bit of an angle. But, like I say, if you get a lighter head, it makes a huge difference. Okay? 1/32 pulls it pretty straight down. The idea is it's the shape of the bait, guys, that makes it want to glide. It's like a canoe. So if you put enough weight on it, it's got to go straight down. Think about that a minute. It's got to go straight down if you put enough weight on it. But when you balance the weight to the shape of the bait, right? All right, it gives it a little bit more glide. Now, I've done a few different tricks through time, and I'll share some of these with you later on. I'm still working on to get more of a glide out of it. Bam, next cast. Yeah, they're all gonna be about the same size. Here's what I'm throwing at. See, it's 40 feet. That's about all. He's even actually smaller. That's about all further I can throw this bait. But like I said, I'm watching it really close on the live scope. I'm trying to learn all I can about this bait before I present a video to y'all all about it, okay? And different techniques. Bam. Alright, guys, I was drop shotting this 3-inch minnow. Actually, I was drop shotting it for bass. I'm making a video about catching bass on the 3-inch minnow. There you go. But I have people that buy the 3-inch minnow for crappie fishing. Yeah, 3 inches. Now, crappie's probably 9. And got a couple of people that tell me that's their favorite bait I sell. There you go. That's a good one there too, guys. He's probably 11 and a half. Bam. Hey guys, this one was, I'm just sitting here, this one was in open water. Man. Come my finger out of these. Out of the hook. You know, that one fin right there is sharp. It just cut my finger. Felt it scratch my finger there, didn't it? That's a good fish there too, guys. This is the live bait color. Still with the live bait color. Where are you going? Goodness gracious. Taking a line when it gives it to me. I love it when it's water's 70, 71. It just, you can't beat it. I'm not scared to boat flip him on 2-pound test. You see that? I tell you, they're not easy to catch today. I threw with this couple here. Look, came all the way through and double hooked him. That's hard to get out of when it does that. He's not a bad fish either. He's probably 10 and a half, 10 and 3/4. Bam. That was on Blue Moon. I made some unusual colors in it too, in this floating plastic, just playing with it, just to see how it handles and acts different, if it acts any different than regular plastic. By itself, with no weight in it, yeah, it'll float. Once you add weight to it, no. Even the hook, if you put a hook in it, it'll sink it. And the one reason that is, there's not a lot of plastic in that bait. If you pour that in a 4-inch bait, a hook probably wouldn't even sink it, would it? But it still gives a little different action about it, because when you move through the water, when you move it like this, because it's in the floating materials, it's got this little different action. Alright, getting smaller. I think I caught the biggest one first. I'm watching them on the live scope and I can see them, and they're chasing me, and they all look like the same size. So I say this a lot. I move my live scope a lot in and out, depth range. I had it on 40, 35, 40 feet a while ago, and I went back to 50 feet. And that type of thing changes the size of your fish. So when you do that, it's hard to tell exactly how big they are. He's probably 9 and 3/16. Bam. Okay. Very hard to catch today. It must be one of those periods where they don't want to bite as much. I don't look, you know. Sam was like, and I was talking about that. You know, if you look at the fishing chart, it'll tell you when fishing's the bite's the best that time. And I don't look at it. I go when I have time to go. So that's where I go. And I know sometimes it's like it. Sometimes the fishing's slow. Today I'm catching a lot of small ones. Sometimes I don't even cut the camera on, so how small they are. But I got to show y'all a few ones just to make video. That's a good fish right there, buddy. Bam. All right, there you go. And this is the live bait color. Now this is in the floating plastic. When I'm going to start off with a kit with the floating plastic. Like I said, it's going to be a strolling kit. And then after I get started, I'll put them separately where you can buy separately. That's one of the colors. Now I don't make that color right now. That's in a tracer. I'm making the tracer and a pinpoint. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, that's a tracer. And I had to look and see. Tracer and a pinpoint. And I'm going to try to come up with a few new colors in those. I got a new color that I made up yesterday. That's a good color. Something different. Yeah. Very different than anything I have. Look, he's almost 14. Bam. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what we've been looking for him all morning. Take those all day. All right, guys, I'm just out here fishing for fun. I'm going to go ahead and do a little outro on this one. I'm going to continue fishing, but if I catch something, I'm just going to stick it in front of this, all right? Because I'm not ready to go in yet. But I'm fishing with the tracer and right now in different colors, as you can see. And I've got it on a 1 48 ounce head. That's what I was telling you I was doing. And I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying to learn more about it all the time. Different ways I can use it. And that's what I have found. It works best on a lighter head. You can use it on a 1/16. I caught him with a 1/16. But to get the gliding action out of what it's made to do, like it's made like a canoe. So when you pull it this way, when you pull it horizontal water, it has more of a glide to it. So when you stop, it sinks like this, you know, so to drop them so fast. You want the lightest amount of weight you can put on it. Appreciate y'all guys. Thank y'all for watching Fishing Lake Country. Thank you for your orders and buying baits. A lot of stuff on sale on there right now from $1.99 up. Tadpoles, juniors, and crickets on sale, and bugs on sale. Check them out. See y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country.